What's good, YouTube? What's good, rap with Christ? You feel me? Because we repping Christ. Where's mine?
Right now we're in Costa Rica. You know why? Because we have faith and we know that God has our back.
Yeah. There's a lot of trucks passing by nearby because we're in our hostel
and
right now.
And they're driving great crazy.
Yeah. It's a different world, you know what I'm saying? But G-O-D, you know what I'm saying? Grace overdose gave us some faith, you know what I'm saying? It gave us faith to be able to do what we did, you know? Personally, I don't really like planes like that, but, you know, because I believe in God, you know what I'm saying?
I was
it don't even
praying
matter.
in the plane.
Yeah, me too.
Because I was scared.
But Hebrews 11:1, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So you just gotta hope for it. Even though you can't see it, right? You hope for it.
You have to believe in God. And I know that it may be difficult in your day-to-day life, but know that God always has your back and He's with you. So it was scary for us to leave everything behind, to just go for half a year almost and be in this new world right now. We don't know anyone, we're alone, just the two of us, but we know that God is with us and that the Holy Spirit will guide us. It's important to be conscious about your fear, because God is good and God will fill you up with His grace, with love, with kindness, with patience. The devil will not give you those things. It can seem like the devil will give you great things like money or being famous, but long term there will be symptoms that come with that, and these are fear, guilt, shame, so stress, depression.
Those are your thoughts, right?
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts? Satan. Genesis 6:5. Our thoughts are evil continually.
You have to be able to know when a thought inside your mind is bad and when it leads you to do some bad things, or just it leads you to not act on something. For example, we could have followed our thoughts and decide to stay in Canada and not travel. But we knew that this feeling wasn't from God and that if He put this dream inside our minds, it's for a great reason. So we just trusted Him and now we're here.
Yeah, super facts. Yeah, because exactly, not having faith is you trusting your thoughts, right? Because your mind is telling you, oh my God, this and that could happen, bro. All these crazy things could happen, but you're not actually living that. Your mind is telling you, don't go there, it's too dangerous. Don't go there, you can die, simply put, right? But you can die at any moment, and that's the truth. The only thing that keeps your heart beating right now is G-O-D. So it's like, faith is really just acting.
I think fear can be good because it's a discernment for us to know when we are in front of danger. But you know, we have to be able to discern a real and a true danger, or just a fear that we have because it's the unknown. So traveling, yes, of course, there could be some dangerous things, but we're very
careful.
Yeah, we're very careful and we are always together. So we try not to take too much risk, but we have this fear and we weren't in front of any danger. Yeah. It's just because it was something that we never tried before. It was something that was unknown.
Yeah, so far it's only been a great experience. Yeah. We've met nice people, like, especially with all the movies and the series people watch, like, it's a lot of negative things occurring, which does happen, but we control the things which we can control. And the rest we leave to God.
Because like, fear is a lack of faith.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you know, even like, let's say the plane, I'm scared of planes. Well, I'm not the pilot, bro.
Yeah.
And I can't fly the plane. So why am I worrying about it, right? I'm gonna let God do his will, and that is what it is, right? And I guess in a sense, whatever happens is God's will, because God is the one who allows everything to occur, right? A great example is actually from the Bible study we did yesterday with Johnny Chang, about how Rebecca, Isaac's wife, overheard Isaac speaking to Esau, one of his sons. He asked his son to go hunt for him and to bring him savory meat so that he could bless him, right? But Rebecca, the mother, overheard this, and she told Jacob to go get her some animals to kill and to make the savory meat for Jacob, and for Jacob to bring that to his father. So Jacob was stealing the blessing from his older brother, which seems horrible, right? That seems evil. Why would that happen? This is not a godly act, right? Because it's in our own ways of seeing. But before that, in Genesis 25:23, it literally says that in her womb are two nations, right? Jacob and Esau. And the elder shall serve the younger. So Esau, being the older one, shall give his blessing to Jacob, right? So where I'm going with this is the fact that we don't always understand everything that's happening, and even if you have negative thoughts or something negative occurring to you, or it seems negative, it's often because you can't see further ahead. You can only see on the surface level what's occurring. Oh my God, this is horrible, this is this, but those things occur for specific reasons, right? And it might not even be for you specifically, but it might be for the person next to you, or the person who loved you, or this or that.
Sometimes you're not aware of what the decision you're making does to the people, well, the person next to you, or just certain people. So
exactly, like
everything that you do has an impact.
Exactly, for sure. Exactly. And like you said, in a sense, we do have to discern, you know, what is conviction and what is condemning, you know?
Yeah.
Like what is good and what is bad. But
we can control everything.
Exactly. But regardless what action you take, because you have faith in God, God has your back.
Yeah.
Whether you choose to go or not, God has a plan for you, right? And I guess doing good is just praying to God and leaving the bad things in God's hands, right?
And you know, the bad things are good in a sense because it's a lesson to learn. For example, we got scammed at the airport.
Well, scammed. We didn't get scammed.
A bit. Well, we exchanged some money, but the guy took a very big
30%.
cut, of it. So we paid an amount of money, but we got not even half the money back. But whatever, we learned from that, and now we know that airport is not a good place to exchange money. So we could have talked about it all day, and we could have been negative about it, but we just decided to learn from it. It is what it is, and you can't go back in the past. But that's an example. But with everything that happens, there is a lesson to be learned. And sometimes it's very hard to see the lesson because it's something that you would never wish for, and it's very hard on you. But I think that with time you'll be able to discern that and to see it more clearly. And maybe it could take 40 years before you would be able to see it, but I think that there is a good and a bad in everything that happens, and I mean, you choose what side you're on. So choose what way you're gonna go by it, you know. If you fill yourself, if you fill your heart with fear, you know, impatience, you're really just like clouding yourself with negativity. Well, what do you think will come out of that? Right? And that's what Bible, the spirit, like spirituality in a sense, or God in a sense, right? He wants us to realize that we have to rely on God. It is God that worketh through us, right? Because you will never be able to control everything, and even if you try to plan everything in your day, there will be things that happen that you didn't plan, and you can do nothing about it. So if you are waiting for the bus and the bus is late, he could decide to be negative about it and be mad and stress and shout at the driver, or I could be super happy because it gives me time to relax, to enjoy the view that's around me, to maybe eat something, to just take some time for myself. But we are in the same situation, so you decide how you react to that situation, you decide how you go by it. And I know that sometimes it's hard because you react without even knowing, and it's like a reflex for you, but you can certainly work for that, and you could pray about it. You could pray for more patience, you could pray for just some aspects about you that you wish to change, and God will help you.
Right, here's a fire Bible verse about this specifically, which you just said. Philippians chapter 2, verse 13. For it is God which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. Right? So it's God that works through you. So all that worry, all the you, oh my God, I want to do the good choice, I want to make the right choice. Well, God will make that right choice through you. Even if you, like, to yourself on a surface level, it seems like a horrible decision, or maybe you regret this and regret that and this and that, tell yourself, look, it happened for a reason and it is what it is. What can I do now? You know, you can't do anything. Like, you act now. You know, faith in a sense is literally rip your thoughts out of your mind, bro, and just tell yourself, let me just do it. You know, it's that's the Bible. That's literally what it's talking about. You look at even Abraham, the father of faith, many times was not very faithful, but God stood by his side regardless. Right? It wasn't for Abraham to always do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Really just live, bro, and have hope for better things. Right? Let the good, let love come out of you instead of the negative, fear, this and that, because what will come out of those things will fear, right? Hatred creates hatred. You know what I'm saying? Love creates love. So yeah, you have to have faith, and you honestly can't do anything without faith, because faith produces works, right? You hope to get a certain amount of money, or you hope to travel, or you hope to build a certain amount of muscle, or you hope to get closer to God. Well, that eventually will lead you to doing that because you hope for it, right? But if you're just trying to work your way up to something, well, over time you're just going to keep adding more and more work, and you're going to burn out because there's so much work now. You're only relying on yourself. Everyone relies on themselves so much. And a big thing we've noticed here so far in Costa Rica is people are less stressed. Sure, it's not as developed. Sure, maybe it's not as quick, high tech and all of that, but people are happier. People seem happier. People are just chilling. They're just like, look, it is what it is. But where we're from, it's like, go. Everyone's stressed out, this and that. People are burning out. Like, we need to learn to just have faith and let things just, you know what I'm saying? It's the truth. Like, there's nothing, you know, there's no reason, like, I don't know. Just give your worries up to God, bro. Stop trying to always do things by yourself because you simply cannot do it, right? You would not be alive right now without God creating existence in it of itself, bro. So yeah, that's what I gotta say.
So I wish for you that this week you can pray about something that you wish to improve about yourself, or that you may take a decision that needs a bit of faith, just to work on it and know that God is always with you. He has your back and He loves you so much.
Yeah, God is love, right? You didn't have to do anything for you to be born. He loved you so much that He made you be born.
So I wish you an amazing week.
Yeah, likewise. I pray that everything is going out according to God's will for you guys. And I pray that you let go of the things that you're holding on to or trying to solve by yourself. And I pray that whatever it is that you want to do, or you feel that maybe you've been holding back on because you feel like you've been lacking faith or you've been scared of a possible outcome, accept those things and tell yourself that God is with you, so it doesn't even matter.
Much love.
Much love. God bless. Yeah. Jesus Cristo.